Hello, fellow YouTubers, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. On the last episode, we began Case 3 of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, the Turnabout Samurai, finding out a little bit more about the Steel Samurai, or in fact, finding out about the Steel Samurai, and this guy apparently killed his co-worker. So, we need to figure out exactly why, how, when. Oh, we have a when, a little before 5 o'clock. We know where, Global Studios, you know why. Actually, we don't know why. So, let's head off to Global Studios this episode and find out all those questions that we've yet to answer. So, studio main gate. Oh no, I just realized something. Wow, so this is where they make the Steel Samurai show. Awesome! Aren't you excited? Oh no! Oh no, okay. What voice? What voice for her? What voice am I giving her? See, I make these on the spot. I should really decide on what I'm gonna give voices. Hey, you there! Okay, we'll just go with that. Let's see how that goes. You want in? You gotta go through me. I have no idea how this is gonna turn out. Oh, sorry. We're lawyers. Oh yeah? Well, that's great. I'm security, and it's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out. Gawkers? Gawkers! Sightseers! Tourists! I know the type. You heard about the incident and came to snoop around. Use today. Something horrible. Oh god, I'm not even gonna try this. Oh no, I forgot about this part. Oh no. Nick? I wonder how I'm gonna end up doing that. I might actually record like myself trying to recite those things and just speed it up. I highly doubt I'm gonna do that though, because that's too much work for me. Actually, that's not any work at all. But I'm lazy. So, oh god, how am I gonna work with that? Will I grow up to be like her? Please say no. I don't know. It's possible. Hey! Listen to when you're being spoken to. Youths today. So, this lovely lady, lovely in quotes, lady also in quotes, it's the security lady. Security guard at Global Studios claims she saw Powers heading to the scene. So she is our witness so far. We don't know her age. I guess she's a female. But whenever we talk to her, we get the little name tag that's in the text is Old Bag. We'll find out her actual name later on. But for now, let's talk with her because she's our only lead at the moment. Let's talk to her about the studios and about Will Powers. So, what do you do here at the studios? At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days... No, you were a star? Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie. But, wow. This place has really gone downhill, you know. But 10 years ago, now that was a studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then, too, he was. I think she's slowly descending into Yoda. Hammer? The victim, dummy. The evil magistrate. He's been reduced to playing villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with. All right, now we got a new option for Mr. Hammer. Is he in our court record? He is not. How come our victim is not in there yet? Oh, whatever. We'll probably get it when we do the Mr. Hammer dialogue. Can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers? He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on a silver screen without it, believe me. Little old ladies watching would lose their lunch. That's probably why he thought that the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jackhammer. We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty. Powers? Of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job. Okay. Why? We'll find out in a moment. Let's talk to you about Mr. Hammer himself. What kind of person was Jackhammer? What kind of person? Oh, if you only knew! Jackhammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series. Should I have heard of that? But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that. Reduced to playing the villain on a children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry. Okay, so it sounds like he was getting screwed over. What was this accident 5 years ago? And now he's there. He was 37, good God. He's the oldest person so far. Even compared with our action hero, who is actually younger than Phoenix Wright. Oh, I guess Gumshoe's kind of old, but he's not as old. Actually, you know what? She takes the cake. We don't even know her real name. Or her age. So, let's find out why she suspects Powers for killing Hammer. Why are you so certain Mr. Powers is the killer? I was standing right here yesterday, I was. I was here from 1 o'clock in the afternoon to 5 when they found the body. Now the studio where the murder took place is to the left here. So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place. And that person was Mr. Powers? Yes, I saw him. But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room. Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He's the killer. You can't bet your biscuits on it. What? Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along. Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' request. I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request. And maybe I'll just let you in. This lady here thinks she owns the place, obviously. Well, we're not gonna get any further than this, so we need to, she won't let us go by without written permission. So we need to go get some written permission, and the only person that we can get written permission from is Will Powers.
Hello, how was the studio? They all think I did it, don't they?
No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick? Right, not at all. At worst, you're a suspect.
Sniff.
So let's talk to him a little bit more. We're gonna get a couple more options. Like his alibi is now re-added. Security ladies added. They took away the old ones because you don't need them anymore. And Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you?
But what? No, I'd never do that.
Just now you said that you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch.
Yes, like a baby.
But the security lady said she saw you that day. She says she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime.
What? That's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise.
Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business, and I need every advantage I can get.
I know. I'm sorry, Sniff. But I swear to you on my mama's grave, I was sleeping.
Aw.
Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me?
What did she see? He doesn't seem to be lying. So, the security lady saw him. He says he was sleeping. He's sort of seems like he's telling the truth, but it doesn't seem like the old lady would probably lie about that. I mean, she said that she had no real qualms against him. So, let's talk about the security lady. About the security guard at the main gate to the studio.
Oh, the security lady?
She's terrible. She called me suspicious looking.
Yes, actually she said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the bigwigs at the studio. But let her see you stumble once and she'll never let up on you.
Grr, she's got some nerve. Do you think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation?
Of course.
And we'll get that added to our court record, which is going to be very, very... I just hope this will get me past that security later. We're going to not have it that long, because we're going to immediately head back and go to the studio main gate and present it to her so that we can get past her. Ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter of request from Mr. Powers. God, I hate not being able to understand what the sentence is going to be before it ends. Yes, I recognize the bold, childless scrawl. And we'll give her the request to her. To think he would entrust his fate to use of such an unreliable appearance. Really? Really? Anyway, you may pass. But only left from here, towards the studios. No going to the right, that's the employee area. No one allowed inside, pal, were my instructions. The good detective told me himself. Hey, Nick! Huh? There were maps in the security guard station. Hey, not bad. Those are 50 cents a piece, thank you! Well, time to go, Nick. 50 cents! And we'll get a guide map, so maps are something that you should probably expect in every single court case. So let's actually take a look at this map. To the left, we have Studio 1. At the bottom, we have Studio 2. We have something called a gate. The dressing room, which is in the employee area. Despite the fact that she told us we couldn't go to the right, like to the employee area, I think we actually have the option to actually go to the employee area. No, we do not. All we have is outside Studio 1. So let's head over there. Hey! Aren't you that murderer from the other day? Ah! It's that confused detective! Hey, pal, you know Professor Edgeworth is all upset and it's your fault? I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window. So? Hey! If he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work. Ooh, right in the heart. Detective? I think you hurt his feelings. Oh no! I'm sorry. Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt. You're right, pal. It's all my fault. I can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth in my heart. Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case. Yeah, I suppose you're right. I love Gumshoe's voice. So glad I gave it to him. Hey! What exactly are you two doing here? Well, we're on this case too, pal. Huh? Hey! You can't just go saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait. I'd say he's a character, all right. And now we got Gumshoe, and we also right now get introduced to his theme song, which is very weird because there's not a lot of music in this game. I mean, there's like the court case, there's the objection, cornered, announce the truth, which is like the... Actually, that's the testimony one. But yeah, he has his own music, which is awesome because it's... I love the music in this game. So let's talk with him a little bit. I mean, we have... Let's see. What options do we have? We have the investigation, the reason for arrest, and the security lady. I wonder if he'll give us another autopsy report. So, how's your investigation going, detective? Well, it's... Hey! I can't tell you that, pal. Nick, maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions. Right. So, detective, mind if I take a look at what you've got? What I got? The autopsy report. The latest version, if you please. Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal. And we'll get the autopsy report. Don't expect that updated autopsy report to happen every single game. It might, but that was probably just a one-time thing to make you very suspicious of Edgeworth. So we're going to get the autopsy report. Let's take a look at it very quickly. Cause of death, 2:30 p.m. Pierced through the chest by a spear. Ouch. And he died on October 15th, which I think today is the 16th in-game. So let's find out why Powers was arrested. Why was Mr. Powers arrested? Oh, thank you, Phoenix, for just reiterating what I just said. Simple, pal. The murder took place right over here in Studio 1. Now, the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m. At that time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 p.m., which we found out by reading the autopsy report. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30. And that person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. If you think I'm lying, ask the security lady at the main gate. Nick, if that's true, anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence. Thanks for cheering me up. Oh God, where's my water? There it is. Switching between several voices is tough. How do voice actors do it? Well, they probably do it one voice at a time. All right, let's talk about the security lady. Because apparently, according to the security lady, it's Will. And that's his only proof. About the security lady. Oh, that sweet old lady? What a charmer. Huh? Are we talking about the same person? When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee. Remember what Power said? She's a sucker for authority. I almost said authorita. She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence. What? What evidence is that? Please tell me. What kind of evidence? Well, that, photo. The photo of the Steel Samurai heading towards the scene of the crime. What? Who took that? See the camera up there on that, see the camera up on that gate, pal? The gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign? Yeah, whenever someone walks by, that camera automatically snaps a photo of them. Why? Oh no! Nick, he has evidence! We're finished! Funny, for someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy. What's wrong, pal? You seem down. Don't look so happy when you say that. Oh. I forgot a couple. We'd like to ask the employees here some questions. Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you would like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't already found. Ha ha ha! I'm glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves. Nick, let's go! You got a free pass to the place. Now's our chance to check things out. And now we have the ability to start going other places. One thing you're gonna notice right now, though, is that when we have the ability to move, we only have the ability to move back to the studio main gate. We can't go back to the detention center, or we can't go back to the law offices. That's because we're gonna start finding places that kind of branch out, like a spider web in certain places. So, like, the main gate can go anywhere it wants, but studio where we currently are can only go to the main gate. So we're gonna start finding stuff like that where you can only go to certain places and certain spots depending on where you are located at. So basically, just take note of this map as law, and the main gate is the only way in or out of here. So anywhere that we go from here, we'll have to go through the main gate first. We're at the gate right now, which is the thing that I mentioned before. So we're right at the crossways between Studio 1 and Studio 2. Murder took place in Studio 1, and we now have the ability to go to the employee area. We can't go to Studio 1 yet because it didn't give us the option to. So, on the next episode of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, we're going to be heading over to the employee area and talking with a couple people and hopefully finding out a little bit more about this decisive evidence that he has, this photo. Maybe we can find a copy of this photo or something like that. In fact, that camera right above his shoulder, if you couldn't tell, right here, that's the camera that he's talking about. Also, look at that thing. Let's find out a little bit more about that thing later on. Actually, I think we need to just search the door here, and then we'll have the ability to go there. We'll find out next episode. So, until next time, hopefully you enjoy. Ooh, that is a quick kill. Oh, there's a guy right here. Where'd you come from? Okay, so that's a quick kill. If you might have noticed, our Omni tool got a little bit of an upgrade since the last game, where it now has like a physical being, and you can actually stab people with it. We did use it on that husk where we try to get through that blocked door on Earth.